Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Look, this video, I'm going to try to deliver this video in a non-emotional way, as objective and honest as possible. I feel like as a creator in this community, one of the things I've done in my career is I've tried to be really just on top of what's going on in the community and what's going wrong. Okay. Now, look, we've got our own problems with FC this year. You guys have seen some of the content in the last week. For the most part, a lot of my content in the last week has been actually bashing a lot of what's going on in this game, just due to the reason that it's actually more relevant to be doing that than posting content on the actual game, because right now there's not a lot of content. And that's just what it is, right? So for me, I've been using this week as a time to really go out there and say, hey, this is wrong, and listening to other videos and watching those with you guys. And look, I want you guys to understand, I just took a really long walk to clear my head. I'm serious, because today I was jumping onto Foot Champs on the PC account. I already had 2 losses due to hackers, and I've been facing a lot of hackers on PC this year. The reason I had to go to PC this year was that the gameplay on console is so embarrassingly delayed and slow, and if you guys have played it, you know exactly what I'm talking about, that I said, look, it's probably just better to go on PC to play the odd hacker or two here and then than deal with the console gameplay. And I still stand by that. I still think it's better to go and play Weekend League responsiveness-wise on PC, even with 5 hackers a weekend. And that's how many hackers that I faced this weekend. This weekend was the most hackers I've ever seen, and it was the first time this year I've really played 2 actual hackers in the same Weekend League. The main hack that I have been playing this year, which I have the clips, I'll show you guys right now. This happened to me 3 different times this weekend, where I was either winning, by a lot of goals, and then at some point the guy just DCs me, right? Because basically what's going to happen in that case, he's not going to get the loss, so he can continue to try to get a 15-0 or whatever rank he's trying to DC and hack and get, and then I don't get the loss. So basically what happens is that it wastes nobody's time overall, right? Well, besides the fact that, sorry, not time, but record overall. So I don't get a DC for that. It just boots me out. That guy doesn't get a loss for that. He also doesn't get a win. I don't get a win or a loss. That's what I've been facing 2 times a weekend. And something that I've been facing a lot, which I faced this weekend, is that you'll be playing somebody, and if they get a 1-0 lead, they will actually just boot you out of the game. They'll just boot you out of the game, because if they DC you when they're up 1-0, they get the win. That's how it works. It just says that the opponent lost connection. It treats it like a rage quit, basically. So that's something that a lot of people are doing. And look, that stuff is actually okay for me. It's annoying because I feel like I would be winning those games anyways, because usually these guys who are doing that aren't very good. It is, right? But it's not like facing an actual hacker where you're going to get that L. And that's why I'm here to talk to you guys, and I want you as the viewer, everyone, to see what I'm dealing with. And look, I know that a lot of you guys are going to say, just go play on console, man. But let me tell you something. I played on console today. Like, the gameplay difference, it's insufferable, right? It's so bad compared to PC. I'm just sitting here like, EA at the end of the day needs to be held accountable, and that's why we're making this video tonight. Look, I know we had a lot of videos recently. I know I had the final straw video, but I feel like it's my duty to you guys to tell you how I'm feeling and like what's actually happening. And I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm also getting really skeptical, because apparently all these paid services are saying they're guaranteeing rank 1. And now I'm kind of sitting there saying, okay, are these paid services just using hacks? Because the hacks on PC, in my opinion, are getting worse and worse. For the longest time in NA, the hacks really weren't that prevalent. I've done Rats of Glory month after month on NA PC. I've had viewers in NA PC. There hasn't been a lot of hacks. Now it's getting out of control. And I feel like EA, you guys really have a lot to answer here, because you opened up crossplay a couple years ago, right? You still haven't addressed this problem. And I know that EA did a big ban wave the other week, but that doesn't fix the problem. You still have not developed a code for an anti-cheat, and these hacks are running rampant. They're getting worse by the weekend. The fact that I faced 4 or 5 and 2 actual hackers, which I'm going to show you in a minute, this weekend compared to other weekends, I've not played any. And it really ruins the experience, because I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I bought this PC. The gameplay is slightly better. It's still, let's be honest, guys. Is it good? No, but I get better responsiveness, so I can cope a little bit more. But then it's like, okay, at what cost out of the 15 games I'm going to play 5 hackers? 2 of them are going to be guaranteed L's. And that's the problem with EA making this a 0-loss rank 1 format. No room for mistake. You play 1 hacker, GG's, you're done, right? That's the issue. Now you say, okay, turn crossplay off, but then I'll just be playing PC players. And then you say, okay, go back to console. but then I'm gonna hate my life and I can't move again, right? And that's really the shame of all this. EA, you guys have a lot to answer for. You have to update the anti-cheat. The fact that every single console person has their crossplay off and you guys haven't fixed this is a major problem. Now, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So, we got two scenarios. We got scenario number one, where on Friday, I actually played a guy that half my chat thought wasn't hacking, and there's millions of hacks. I just showed you the DC hack. This guy is using soft hacks. So basically, the chat was calling him humble hacker. That's what we're calling these guys. They're humble hackers. Basically, they're kind of okay / decent at the game. They've got green time hacks, and what they do is they formationally mess your team up. They give your team bad statistics, and they space out your team so that you don't have the normal tactical formation where EA is kind of parking it. What this guy did to me was he made my fullbacks really slow and dumb, and they stretched the byline, and then he made my center mids not run back. And you'll notice that you'll see the difference between this guy's center mids and mine. It's like, look at the space that he has. And you'll see as I show you guys a little bit more here. At the beginning, I kind of was like, okay, this guy is a little sus. My players aren't really working well. You'll see once this guy wins the ball, just how open he is on the counter. Now, I actually competed with this guy for quite a while in this game, but he's personally stretching out my team. You can see the AI with my fullbacks is so poor, and it's funny because I've had two other guys in NA who played this guy this weekend, and they were saying that what this guy does is he actually soft hacks so that he feels like, the chat was saying that they feel like less people will report this guy because they think he is just really good. But everyone who was saying they played this guy believes he's also hacking. And look, I was playing this game and I was like, damn, something is wrong. And I was actually fighting my chat a little bit because people were saying that, yo, you're crazy. This guy is not hacking. And I never sit there and complain about hackers. I know that either people are DCing me, but I never have at all this year played one game where I felt like something was not right. And I was starting to complain here because I was noticing that my center mids were not tracking back the normal format. Right? And I was noticing that his AI was right away tracking back. So I was like, okay, he's doing something to my team. And what you'll start to notice here is that my AI, look at the fullbacks and the wide players. So you see that? You see how Adama and Balde are just sitting out there and they're just brainlessly like stretched out. So that's what this guy was doing. And it's a very soft hack, but it's crazy. His team was also moving a million miles per hour. So that's not the reason I'm making this video, even though it probably should be. Then today, you play the obvious hacker. And that's the problem with PC. I'm sitting here wondering this whole time, have I been playing some people that have those soft hacks? EA, how easy are these hacks really to access? Is it that easy? You know, this is concerning. Then we're playing this guy today. You see this type of team, you know what's going on. You're already at, what, +2, +3, +4, +5 elo.
We're playing every type of hack this weekend.
It's ultimately hacks. Like, for me, just crazy to see where this game is at. You know, the fact that you can go into foot champs, and I'm laughing through the pain, but I'm like, what is going on with this game? EA, do you have any response? Do you guys care?
No.
I mean, because look, the fact of the matter is, and I'll give a huge shout out to Krozzy. Krozzy's been complaining about this for a while, and I know for a fact that EU has more hackers than NA. I'll tell you that for sure. This guy is using these obvious hacks because he's not as good as the last guy. The last guy, what he's done is essentially he's decent enough. He's a 7-8 win player. He's going to get rank 1, but he's not making it obvious. So he's moving your players out wide. He's making your players feel a little bit worse. Your center mid's AI is bad. So in the end, I lost to the last guy like 4-5-1. But I'm telling you right now, you feel when you're playing a hacker. You know when something's wrong. You know when it's not good gameplay. Then you have these obvious games where you guys can see on your screen, this guy is just abusing power shot green time hacks.
All right,
look,
GG,
EA,
man.
we got to talk. By the way, I was flexing there because I am pretty impressed. Yo, guys, I did score 4 goals against this hacker. I will say that's pretty impressive. No, this hacker was terrible. He had the power shot green time hacks and the speed hacks. He did the same thing to my defensive AI. And it's actually crazy because if you look at the last guy who was hacking, it's funny because you can't even tell that much with this one, even from you guys probably watching the screen, that he was hacking. But it was blatantly obvious when you watch the track back of look at the center mids. You see the open space. That's not tactics. And it's funny because this guy came in here and was trying to defend himself in a chat until I saw 2 other PCNA guys who both were telling me that this guy, he hacks, he does soft hacks. So it's just funny, man. Like, look, EA, there has to be a solution here for you guys to sort this out. I don't know necessarily what it is. But it's unacceptable. Look at Cole's AI right there. And if you guys were wondering to see that, there's the green time hacks. Look at Cole's AI, right? We all play this game. We know it's the most AI of all time. Look at what Cole does when he makes the inside run. So this is the stretch out hacks that he's doing. He tries to say it's tactics in my chat. This guy's a loser, man. So look, EA, this cannot continue, right? You guys, look, I understand on this channel as well, guys. I am fully going to be able to, you know, cope a little bit more with this game when there's content, when we have Black Friday, when we have Team of the Year, you know, because what's going to be the beauty of those? I can do the menu grind, right? This year, you guys know and I know the gameplay, it's not great, right? For anyone that likes skilled gameplay, because ultimately we talk about the gameplay problems all the time. It's a defensive made game. It's not an attacking game. It's not fun to play, right? The people who play, like, you know what I'm about to say. What word, right? Get rewarded. Simeone style. Look, EA, something has to be done about this. All right, this is crazy. Now, we know you guys can't fix the game, but what you guys definitely can do, hopefully, is find a way to just do more than ban these people. By the way, people mass report these guys. I had my chat mass report all of the 5 players I played, the 3 DC hackers and the 2 actual hackers this weekend. 5 total hackers, and I still got 11 wins. But it's going to kill people's motivation. Imagine normal people who see this. They're not going to want to play this game anymore at all. And you got the whole community has cross-play off because of this crap. It's ridiculous. And look, going forward, you guys have to find a way to come up with some anti-cheat for this. I mean, there's hacks in other games. I'm aware of that. But other companies have done a way better job than you guys. All you do is have this unsaid thing where the community is going to all decide to turn crossplay off. What good does that do for the people that want to play on PC? And what good does that do for you guys? You damn well know there is a lot of PC gamers in the world, right? And if you guys are trying to grow your game on PC, this is going to be not what people want to play because you haven't found a way to do this. We're getting to the point now where Krazy, I'm going to pull up his Twitter. Krazy is responding to me now on Twitter, and what he is basically suggesting for me and him, because he plays on PC as well, at this point, I feel like we should buy the hacks to ourselves and use it when we face a hacker to simply disconnect them and play a new game. EA Sports don't care. Guys, I'm not a person to sit here and condone hacking. Honestly, I don't think Krazy's got a bad idea with that. If we play against the hacker, we can sense it or we know it. It's a guy in our region that we've played before. Maybe we do just get a DC hack. It doesn't seem like EA is banning these guys anyway. EA, I hope to see a response from you guys on Twitter. I know you guys are tired of me, man. I know you guys, I'm one of the ones left in this community that still complains. I know a lot of the other guys, it's like a house that's on fire and they're acting like everything's okay. Look, I will not sit here and do that. For as many people that are going to put in the comments that I complain, I cry, I'm not going to do that, man. I'm not coping. I'm not relaxing, bro. When I know something is wrong, I owe it to all the FIFA fans, the football fans in the world like me that just want to play this game and have a good experience. You guys got a lot to sort out. We don't deserve this. I damn well didn't spend $100 and a couple thousand on a PC to play hackers all the time. All right. And the only reason I had to spend money on that was because when I played this game on console, you guys haven't optimized this game for console. Chat and people watching this video, EA have optimized this game for PC, which makes no sense because 5% of the people that play FIFA are on PC, and that's a generous percentage, right? They made this game a clunky piece of crap on console. Once you guys, if you ever at any point get to experience it, and I've even seen some people talking about the PS5 Pro is playing better, right? It's not any more fun, but at least it responds better. So the fact that you go over there and now the hacks are getting so out of control because in the first couple weekends, I played a couple every weekend, right? A couple guys DC me. Now I'm facing real top tier hackers, green time shots, spacing my team out, 3 DC guys. Because you guys continue to ignore it, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. How long can you guys continue until you get your head out of your ass that your game is dying because you guys refuse to innovate anything? I don't know who works at the gameplay team anymore. I don't know anyone at EA, I'll be honest. Apparently the other day, one of the EA employees deleted their accounts because I was simply saying it's embarrassing that you tweet out you're proud of this game. It's embarrassing. I don't know. I don't care what modes you got done. This is the worst state overall content, gameplay, hacking we've ever been collectively. All right? We got other amazing games out. Black Ops, all these other games. UFL is coming out soon. You guys don't even respond. You don't say anything. What is the deal with you guys? What happened? I can't believe I'm saying this. I miss the old gameplay team. I miss the old EA. I miss you, Corey. I miss you, Zorro. Oh, my God. Who are these new guys? I took you guys for granted. I know I used to make fun of you guys. Even Yashir, if you're watching this. But these new guys, oh, my God. What have you guys done with this game, man? What have you done? I'm serious. Where is the normality? Where is the fun? You sucked it all away. You guys are like the Grinch on Christmas. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we did in the community. I mean, I know this community as a whole, we do complain a lot, but I don't know what we did to deserve this. Meta defensive gameplay, unresponsiveness on console. I mean, what happened to FIFA being a game? You could just pick up a controller on console and play and have fun and go score some goals. It's all this overrated playstyle plus crap. You made it unresponsive so no player feels good. Your game is full of hackers because you neglect it. What is wrong with you guys, man? I'm this close to throwing in the towel on even playing this game gameplay-wise and just move into a full-on pack opening, rush enthusiast card collector, man. You guys are losing it, man. I've seen Zwebeck rage more this year, who is a guy that usually doesn't really say too much about this game, lose his mind. I'm seeing my GOAT, Boris Legend, all EA affiliated creators saying the only way to play FC25 is in a somewhat successful way is completely abusing broken mechanics. It's all gone. It's all gone. But look, the main point of this video, EA, we all know in the community this current team is not capable of making the game good. We know that. But just do us the favor and spend some of that money you guys take from kids loading up into store packs. Just spend a little bit of that money, please, and invest it into getting rid of these cheaters. All right? Because it's running crazy. And you know what? The queue times for the people on console as well, because they got to turn a crossplay off, is way longer than other years as well. Right? So make this an experience that everybody can at least get on the game and not have to think about these hackers. It's one thing if the entire console community wants to turn off their crossplay because they know PC has better responsiveness. That's one thing. But there's a lot of people out there that don't even care about that. They're just knowing that they're going to face all these hackers. And look, for a while this year, I was saying, look, nah, it's okay in NA. It's not bad. Now it's out of control because you guys have neglected the fire going on in the house. And now it's spreading everywhere. And it's getting out of control, man. EA, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves, man. You know what? And I know you guys hate me. I know you guys hate me. I know it. I know. Whatever you want to say about me, all good. But you deserve it, man. You guys deserve it because you release this product every year and it's more unfinished and more broken. You do deserve it. And to everyone who likes watching me when I don't complain, look, I said this in the beginning of the video. I am not going to sit here and act like everything is okay. I'm not standing for this crap, man. It's a joke. It's a joke. What do you guys think of the video, man? What do you think of hackers? What do you think is the move going forward? Look, EA, sort it out.